What's going on, everybody? John Graves kayak fishing here. We're trying to move ourselves through some pretty shallow water here, but so far we're just about a foot deep here. I'm feeling some chunks on the bottom of my Mirage drive anyway, but we're getting into some spots that I don't think's ever been fished, at least not in probably a couple decades. So that's where we're kind of hanging out now. I have no idea what's going to happen. We got our Mr. Crappie Thunder jig right here. Hopefully we'll catch some big specks. We are in the Coastal Angler Shad and Crappie tournament. Do you say crappie or do you say crappie? And some people just say specks down here in Florida. So doesn't matter what you call them, crappie, crappie, specks, finger food, whatever it is that you call these wonderful fish. That's what we're going to go after. And we're also going to go after some bass, which I think I want to throw a little bass right now. I got my FP flipping and pitching stick, and I got it hooked up to a warhead right now. It's probably not the one to use. Actually, I probably should just go ahead and change this out. Just to get a, I'm gonna get an underbelly weighted hook on here. This warhead right here where we're at, we're in a lot of vegetation. That's gonna give me a lot of issues here. I'm gonna be pulling up a lot of stuff. But I'll tell you what, you can't beat a big old heavy warhead jig like that. You can see the swing head there. You can't beat it in some of this grass stuff, but you just need to absolutely have a beef stick to just rip it through the grass and everything. Hope everybody's doing good. Yeah, it's a little chilly. What? Snow in Florida? Oh my gosh. 28, couple inches of snow overnight and still snowing. Oh my God, have mercy. I don't miss it. You have to be in the bass to find the grass. That's so true. So let's just see. Woo, that tackle box is cold on my legs. It's been sitting out all night, waiting. I got most of my stuff staged up last night and just had it hanging out. I'm gonna use a pretty light one. So this is just a 1/8 ounce underbelly weighted spring lock. And I think what I'm gonna do, if this fits up right, I had a buddy. See, I want to use I could use a paddle tail on there, but I don't. This one right here, it's just like a 3-inch. I don't necessarily want to affect that paddle. Let's see if this will, I want that paddle to work. So this is a buddy of mine, gave me this and he makes them. And he said, would you try this out? I said, I dang sure will. I'll give you a full report. It's very similar to like the Gambler, a little bit different plastics. Feels just a little bit different than the Gambler. Doesn't smell nothing like the Gambler. Smells more like plastic. Yeah, I think we're gonna be able to use this one right here. Nice. So I got this, you can see where I got this hook. I got it pinned up in the meat of this body here so I can still use the tail and how it's originally intended. And folks, while we're here, Spike It Fix a Lure. If you've never had this stuff, try it. It sure beats gluing your hands together with super glue. This won't stick to your skin. It's Spike It Lure. Love these guys, so you'll use them if I'm really tight. I will reuse as much as I possibly can. Might as well stage my scissors up here. Might need them to cut the goosebumps off of me. It is chilled, so I'm tying straight to braid too, because I'm working through these lily pads. I don't want to get too close a little bit. Nice thing about the Mirage drive here on the Hobie iTrek 11, super lightweight kayak. This thing only weighs 36 pounds. I can put 2 of these in my Sonata, and which I often do. So if you were to ever come down here to travel to Florida and we wanted to, we made plans to meet up out at the inshore to do some fishing, or or you just want to simply get off the plane and within just an hour, less than an hour, have you in crappie world, or want to go bass fishing, we can be in the inshore in probably less than 2 hours after I pick you up. And I can pick you up. We can make plans to do that, but I'd have these two iTrek 11s packed right in the car. You'd see me pull up without any kayaks and go, man, where's the kayaks? And I just pop the trunk. That's the really cool thing about these iTrek 11s. It's probably not the safest kayak to be in when you're down here in Florida. There are, if there's water, there's alligators. So that's kind of the rule of thumb. I've only, people ask me if I get worried about that kind of stuff. You know, you got to stay concerned and aware, I think, you know. But gators have been here for a long time. We're not necessarily their choice of food. I'm not sure what it is, but they've never really hassled me too much. However, those little 1, 3 footers, 1 to like 3 footers, even the little 4 footers, if you got a big topwater, they will chase that thing all the way to the side of your kayak, and they get a little weird, weird. So you just got to stay ahead of them. So again, I'm tying straight to braid. This is a 4/0, or I think it's a 3/0